This video is a quick summary of how to construct perpendiculars. Based upon a previous video about constructing a right angle at the end of the line. So I will just quickly go through down here to remind ourselves, and then we've got three other problems. How to bisect a line segment, so we know the two endpoints, how to create a perpendicular through a point on the line, and how to create a perpendicular through a point that's not on the line. All three of these are actually contained in this first construction. So quickly to recap, we need to extend the line because we need to be looking for a mirror down here, and that means we need some line both sides. So we take the ruler away, we now put our compasses in, and our compasses create 2 points that are mirrors of each other about this mirror line, this perpendicular that we're on about. So we create a quick arc, bring it round, and another quick arc. Then to create the perpendicular, you set your compasses slightly more than half between them, and you put an arc. And you can go straight to this side and put a mirror in and draw it straight up if you want. For accuracy, I like to do one below as well. This also reflects what we will do in these other three. And we come around and we do that one and that one. Now, if I take my compasses away, what I can do is I can put a ruler in at right angles and check all 3 points should be on the same line. We're going through the end, we're going through that point, and we're going through the point at the bottom. They make a straight line. This is a mirror line between these 2 points on an extended line. So I can now draw in my perpendicular from the end through 1 point and up. That creates a single right angle. If I wanted it just to be a perpendicular line, I could go down through there as well. That creates my right angle. That contains all the steps needed for all three of these. So to do our lines between 2 points, we're effectively bisecting this line. We're doing this section here between the 2 points after the first marking. So put my point down. We set our compasses to more than halfway, not massively bigger, and do an arc above. And now I do need one both sides. These two arcs do not have to be the same radius, but it's a lot easier if you do, because you've got to do this arc pairing with the arc I'm about to draw now in that side. They must be with the same radius, and the one above must have the same radius as this first arc. They must be drawn with pairs, because we're doing a mirror image about a line through there. Take my pencil and I put a line through at right angles. This creates a right angle, and it actually also splits the line in two. It's also used in loci to describe a line that is equal distance between 2 points. So these 2 points, if you get told something is equal distance from 2 places, you're looking at all points along the mirror line between them, or the perpendicular bisector. This is just over 3, ever so slightly over 1.5. I've split the line in 2, and I'll just put my protractor down and check that I've got the angle at 90 degrees. And there you go, angle at 90 degrees. Got to do the same thing again now. So this time we're doing it for a line that's on a point. That's effectively this point on this line, right through. And we've got to create these 2 marked points, same as we did before. So I put the point where I know there's a point. The only one I know is that one. These 2 ends we don't necessarily know in these diagrams. I do an arc above on one side, and then I put its mirror image in on the other. Now we're doing the same thing as this first diagram. I put my compass point down. I make my compasses slightly bigger than half. Make sure that point's right on the position. And I do an arc below, and I need an arc above. And each of those arcs has a mirror partner. So therefore, the radius for each arc, this arc must be the same. The arc now must be the same as the arc done for that one, and the arc below must be the same as the first one. In practice, nearly everybody does, these 4 arcs, all with the same radius. Draw my line, going through all 3 points, hopefully. That's slightly off to one side, it's not right. So let's take it through that point, through the others, and there's my line. At right angles, doesn't bisect the line itself, it bisects these 2 points, but the angle should still be a right angle. Come on, bring it round. 0 and 90 degrees. The last one is just a variant of this last construction, but instead of being on the line, we're now starting off the line, and I need to create 2 bisectors off to the side, 2 sections. So I'll create my arc, and do that because I want it in pink. I'll rotate my compasses and do the same thing the other side. So these 2 marks are actually equivalent to the 2 marks in this first diagram, 2 marks there, or the endpoints in the top one. I'm now bisecting the line segment here. So put my compasses down. Now with this one I could leave the compasses the same, and it means 1 point would be that one, and 1 point would be what I create below. But I would like to do it slightly bigger, different. I get 3 points. So I do an arc above and below the line, and I do an arc on the other end, again above and below the line. So if I hadn't changed my compasses this time, this purple point would have been through that cross there. I like having 3 points to draw a straight line, so that's why I changed my compasses. Take the compasses out of the way, take a ruler, go through the point, keep going at right angles, and it goes through the point, goes through the other 2 arcs I've just constructed. I check the compass angle using my protractor. Rotate it, and there's 90-degree angle. All done, all fairly quickly, all using the same basic construction. The construction is we need 2 points either side of the mirror that we know are the same distance apart. And in all 3 cases then we can create the perpendicular bisector by doing the perpendicular bisector between those 2 points. It's the end of the video.